Imagine waking up on a Monday with no commute, no boss, and absolutely no inbox to clear. For 95% of human history, the concept of a job simply did not exist. No punch cards, no performance reviews, no awkward networking events. So what on earth did ancient humans do all day? Did they just stare at the walls of their caves? Not exactly. For hundreds of thousands of years, our ancestors lived as hunter-gatherers. Their daily routine was entirely dictated by one thing: not starving. But here's the crazy part. Securing food didn't actually take that much time. Anthropologists who study modern hunter-gatherer societies found they only spend about 3 to 5 hours a day finding food. 3 hours. That is shorter than the time you spend scrolling on your phone. So what filled the rest of the day? Well, they slept. A lot. Without artificial lights, they went to sleep when the sun went down and woke up when it came back up. They hung out with their friends. They told stories. They played with their kids. They made music and probably did a lot of early version gossiping. Who was dating who? Who found the best berries? Who made a fool of themselves chasing a wild boar? They also made things. A spear here. A basket there. Some clothes out of animal hides. But they didn't view this as a chore. To them, there was no separation between work and life. Everything was just living. If you felt like chipping a rock into a blade, you did. If you didn't, you waited until tomorrow. There was no manager asking for your weekly progress report. But then, about 12,000 years ago, everything changed. Humans invented agriculture. At first, farming sounded like a brilliant hack. Plant some seeds, wait a few months, and get a massive surplus of food. No more wandering around the savannah, hoping to stumble upon a bushel of berries. But farming was a trap. It required constant, backbreaking labor. Weeds grew. Bugs attacked the crops. You had to haul water under the blazing sun. Suddenly, humans were tied to the land. We had to build fences. We had to build walls. And because we finally had extra food, we started storing it. That surplus led to wealth. Wealth led to greed. And greed led to the invention of taxes. To organize all this new wealth and labor, we invented cities. And to make sure everyone in the city was doing their part, we invented strict schedules. We even had to invent the mechanical clock just to keep track of our new miserable routines. The flexible, laid-back days of foraging were gone. Now, you worked from dawn until dusk. And if you stopped working, you starved. We traded freedom and free time for security and stuff. Before farming, life was about surviving just enough so you could spend the rest of the day enjoying yourself. Today, we treat survival as a given, but we treat work as the main event. We spend our lives chasing promotions so we can buy back the free time our ancestors just had naturally. So the next time you are stuck in a boring meeting watching the clock tick, just remember, your ancient ancestors were probably just taking a nap under a tree. And honestly, they got the better deal.